Everywhere you look right now, everyone is pushing AI training. Everyone is talking about agentic AI tools. Every company claims they've embraced AI, lead in AI, or have some AI powered everything. AI is incredible, but here's the part no one wants to say out loud. The people leading the AI conversation are not the people who grew up with AI. In that generational mismatch, that's exactly where leadership is breaking down. If you're new here, I'm Steve Yapsuga, Executive Advisor, Fractional CXO, and host of the Clarity Advantage podcast, where we break down modern leadership, workforce transformation, and the systems that help teams perform under pressure. Everything I teach is built for today's leaders, especially those navigating AI, generational change, and emotionally unstable environments. So let's start with something simple. Who's actually running companies today? Here's the data. The average US CEO is 51 years old. Fortune 500 CEOs, it's 59.2. Newly hired CEOs, 53. Average sitting CEO, 57.8. And that hasn't moved in a decade. CFOs, 52.6. Most other C-suite roles fall between 48 and 55 years old. So what generation gap is that? Gen X, the analog to digital generation, the bridge generation, the generation that built careers in complexity and now has to lead in the AI era. This matters more than people realize. Now let's look at the workforce these Gen X leaders are responsible for. Here's the 2026 workforce breakdown. Millennials, 36%. Gen X, 31%. Gen Z, 18%. And boomers, 15%. So picture this. Gen X is leading. Millennials are executing. Gen Z is entering. Boomers are leaving. And AI is accelerating everything in between. Gen X leaders are now responsible for navigating AI transformation, leading the most generationally diverse workforce in modern history, leading teams who communicate differently, bridging emotional gaps, and doing it all while this environment becomes more unstable. And here's the truth. AI isn't fixing emotional instability. AI isn't fixing unclear expectations. AI isn't fixing trust. If anything, AI is amplifying the cracks. We are amplifying emotionally unstable environments. Let me ask you something. Does your team dread you joining your Zoom calls? Not because you're a bad leader, but because the emotional tone is unpredictable. People are anxious. People are overwhelmed. People are confused about priorities. People are unsure how AI affects their job, their future, their identity. And when leaders don't ramp up their emotional intelligence, the workforce reacts with fear, avoidance, and silence. Which brings me to one of the best analogies I've seen. Remember Sebastian Maniscalco's famous doorbell bit? I'll do my best impression. Back then, the doorbell was exciting. People ran to the door. Coffee cake came out. It was hospitality. Today, the doorbell rings. Everybody dives behind the couch like it's a home invasion. That's what leadership feels like in many organizations right now. Leaders are the doorbell. Teams are hiding behind the couch. Not because leaders are dangerous, but because the emotional environment is unstable. And when leaders don't manage their emotional presence, their team's nervous system reacts instantly. Here's the leadership challenge. Gen X leaders build their career in a world of autonomy, pragmatism, direct communication, the figure it out culture, limited emotional vocabulary. But today's workforce expects psychological safety, emotional consistency, clear expectations, transparent communication, leaders who can read the room. This isn't softness. This is clarity, stability, and trust, the real operating currency of modern teams. And AI can't do any of that. AI can automate tasks. AI can accelerate decisions. AI can analyze data faster than any human. But AI cannot build trust, repair culture, navigate conflict, sense emotional friction, lead under pressure, create psychological safety, carry the emotional weight of leadership. AI can't replace the human parts of leadership. It can only expose them. Your workforce is not asking you to be an AI expert. They're asking you to be emotionally stable, clear, consistent, present, human. They want clarity. They want stability. They want accountability without chaos. They want trust that doesn't fluctuate. This is the real leadership advantage in the AI era. AI is not the threat, but unclear leadership is. If this message resonated and you're ready to strengthen your leadership, your team alignment, and your organizational clarity, contact me today for your 90-day business leadership assessment. We'll identify the biggest opportunities, uncover blind spots, and build a roadmap that accelerates performance. If you and your team need deeper support, schedule a leadership consultation and let's build the systems, communication, and accountability your organization deserves. I'm Steve Yapsuga, and this is the Clarity Advantage. The workforce has changed. Leadership must change with it. And if you enjoy this video, please like and subscribe. It helps the algorithm, and appreciate your support. Also, check out some of the other videos that I've created as well. Thank you, and see you soon.